On second thought, let's try and get some more ducks. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Today, we're going to be doing some duck hunting for some cinnamon teal. But first, let's get our decoy set up, let's get our blind set up, and let's find a spot. Alright, so the spot that we're going to be going to is right over here on the southeast end of Bose Muerto, which I don't know what this is actually called. There's no name to it really, but I'll just zoom out a little bit so you can see. We have a tent set up right here, and there's actually a mission that we're supposed to set up a hunting location right here, and I think we're supposed to actually hunt some ducks. So why not try and hunt some ducks? Alright, so we're going to have our blind set up right there, and we're going to have 40 decoys. We have 20 drakes and 20 hens. We're going to get them set up, and then we'll get back in the blind and see how it goes. So I think we want to do is put some drakes over on this side here. I want to put 10 on this side and kind of spread them all out with the females in between them. Next, we're going to go on the other side and put out a bunch of hens on this side first. Then we're going to go back and put the hens sort of in between the drakes, but for now I want to keep them evenly spread out and kind of keep them sort of like a V shape. That way the middle is open, just like I would in real life. I'd want to keep the middle open, so we'll do that. Put one more maybe like right now. I believe you need 10 drake decoys, which are the males, and 10 female decoys, which are the hens, to get full attraction on these ducks. We are going to be putting out 40, so I would imagine we have more than enough to attract all the ducks that we need. Alright, so we just got all of our decoys set up, and let's see what they look like. We have a bunch of them over here, we have a bunch of them over here, and we have a few in the middle, but mostly there's an opening right here for them to land. So, now we're going to start off early in the morning and see what happens. Oh, and another thing, before you start duck hunting, I recommend that you keep your inventory full, or at least as close to full as possible. Like right now we're at 19.84 out of 20, so we're basically like 98% full. That way if we pick up some of our ducks that we harvest, we don't accidentally pick up some decoys. Alright, so it's the next morning. We're just headed out to our blind, and we actually have a bunch of ducks up in the sky. We're going to see if we can't take a couple down. Looks like we ended up getting 2 of them. Now, we're zeroed in for 54. Otherwise, there's no way we would have hit something that high up in the air. But this is our first 2 ducks of the hunt that are going to be legit. We did get a couple ducks from before with the bow, but those ones didn't count because we didn't get 100% integrity. Anyways, let's go over here and go take a look at our first ducks of Call of the Wild. I don't even know if we got a drake or what happened. I believe this one might be a drake here. Also, we're starting at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we have our light on. That way, it kind of like lights up the site. I really like this quite a bit. Let's go pick up this duck really quick. Looks like this was a hen. It was a hen, and she was a silver. We ended up taking a 100-yard shot. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it all, but we were actually aiming for kind of the middle of the group, and we ended up hitting the back ducks, so that's how far out that was. And it looks like we have our first big drake here. Let's pick it up, and it was a silver, a 0% on the quick kill because it was 108 yards out, but that's to be expected. But look at how beautiful these ducks are. Very cool. Alright, so we just got in the blind, and let's see if we can get some ducks. Look, look. Here they come, here they come. They're gonna land right on top of us. And 1 is down. And 2 are down. I thought we actually missed, but it looks like we hit that second duck. So we have 3 more ducks down. Now, the collar that we're using is actually the same collar that we use for mallard ducks. Alright, well, let's go grab these ducks really quick. Looks like 1 duck floated over here. It looks like this is a nice male. Let's pick it up. It was a silver. We got 100%. This is the first duck that was actually fluttering in. Look at that. Very cool. I love how they're so red. And let's go over here and go grab these 2 ducks now. Yep, we did get 2 of them. I saw another one fly away, and I kind of thought, well, maybe we only got 2. But now that I look over here, I see we have 2 more ducks down. Let's pick this up. This was a hen at 58 yards out, 100%. Looks like we got her in the wing. And let's pick up this one here. We got a gold. Total score of 869 on him. 59-yard shot. Looks like we made a nice wing shot on him. Very beautiful looking duck as well. This is our first gold cinnamon teal of the hunt. The amount of work that went into the art and the design of these ducks is just absolutely incredible. Well, it's been about 20 minutes now, and we haven't even had a duck quack or a duck in sight at all. And after all that time it took to get this all set up, I think what we're going to do now is go to a new location. Alright, so we just got to a new location. We just got all of our decoys set up, but we spotted a huge cougar out here. It's a mythical, an 8 mythical, and he's out here at about 300 yards out. We're going to see if we can't put a nice double lung spine shot on him at about 300 yards out, and we'll see if he's going to be a big gold. And I think we did it. It's looking pretty good. I think he just tipped over. Yep, he's down. That should be a big gold. I believe we got for surely lung and liver on that. Not sure if it was a double lung or not, but it was a good ways out there, and we definitely made a nice shot. Alright, so now that you saw that, I'm going to show you guys where our duck setup is. Alright, so this is our new duck setup. We have 40 decoys set up. We have our blind set up right there. And right over here is actually a really good need zone for the cinnamon teal right in this bayou, which is perfect because we have the mouth. We're sitting basically right at the mouth of this bayou, and I feel like this should be a really good area. I'll show where we're at the map. Actually, right where we just took that cougar, right here, maybe about 100 yards away from where we just took that cougar, is where we got that giant diamond mule deer right here. So if you look at the map, I'll show you where, just to the southwest area of Junto Lago, and right here is Cementerio del Penitente. This is actually a cemetery here. So as you could see from the diamond mule deer video, you can see the cemetery was about 50 yards away from that big mule deer. Anyways, let's go pick up that cougar really quick. We'll get back in the blind and see how good the spot really is. And of course, the fastest way to get over there is to take the ATV. That's what we're going to do. We'll hop over there really quick and go pick up our cougar. Yeah, I'm hoping he's going to be a nice gold. We did get a gold with the bow as well, but that one wasn't really, well, let's just say it wasn't that ethical because he was kind of just sitting there. All right, here he is, as you can see. Well, let's pick him up and see what he's going to score. And he scores 37.8. He was a big gold. Total score of 827. Yeah, I kind of thought we didn't get double lung at that distance. 309 yards out. We got stomach, lung, and liver. Still a really awesome shot. Dropped a little bit, considering we were trying to get spine and lung on that. But, I mean, we basically just centered him. Got a big gold mythical out of that. Now let's get back to the ducks and see if we can get some. All right, so we just got back in our blind. And let's see if we can get some ducks. Oh, here they come, here they come. It looks like we have a nice flock coming in right up over the top. This spot is definitely turning out pretty good so far. We're zeroed in for 80. We want to be zeroed in for at least, 27. Let's take this bottom one first. Alright, we got 3 down. Let's switch over. Zero back in for 54. And we got 4 down. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, let's grab some. And here we have a hen. Looks like another hen. And a drake. As you can see, we cannot dismantle the decoys from this point because we have our inventory fully loaded, which is good. Because otherwise, we'd be picking up all these decoys and we have to remove them. It's complicated. Oh, that's a big gold. 0.04 score. Total score of 901. And look at that beautiful duck. We made a 44-yard pelvis shot on him. I believe this might have been the one that was trying to get away. As you can see, we kind of hit it in the hip bone, but a very beautiful duck. Another gold. That's our second gold duck of the hunt, and that would definitely be considered a mounter. I really wish we could mount more than just skulls in our trophy lodges, because at this point, that's all we can mount. And I don't know how you're going to get a skull mount of a duck, but if you ask me, I don't think that's going to work out too good. What a beautiful duck, though. A nice big gold, total score of 901, and let's go pick some more up. We got another hen at 73 yards out on her. Alright guys, I hear more ducks coming in. I don't know where they're at, but I could definitely hear them. Oh, right there, right there. Coming right over the top. Here they come, here they come. We're completely empty with this one, so we have to switch over to this one. But that's okay. Nice drake down. Yeah, we probably should have reloaded. I was about to, but then I heard more ducks coming in. We'll quickly zero in for 50. And see if we can take 2 more. Nicely done. And I hear more ducks coming, so let's try and reload really quick. Yeah, I was just about ready to reload. Then I heard more ducks coming in. I got distracted to where I forgot to reload. Luckily, we have a backup. That's important for duck hunting as well. Make sure you have 2 guns with you. I always bring both 20 gauges. They work pretty good, as you can see. Anyways, let's hop out here quick and grab some of these ducks, because we don't want to lose any of them. Another gold. Total score of 829 on him. That would have been the last one we got. Let's pick up this one. 58 yards out. As you can see, the 20 gauge has some pretty good range on it. And this one was 15-yard liver shot. This is the first one that was coming down right at us. Really good penetration at that distance as well. Took down this female. And I think we got a drake over here. Now, when you're trying to pick them up, make sure it doesn't say dismantle, because it's going to mess up your screenshot really bad. Make sure you're a little bit far away from it to where it doesn't show anything except for confirmed trophy. Then when you pick it up, you can get a nice picture. That's our biggest duck yet. 903 score. It looks like we made a pelvis shot, but it was a 21-yard shot, so it definitely took it down. And we're definitely going to have to take another screenshot of this duck because it's another big, beautiful cinnamon teal. Alright, there we go. Another big cinnamon teal down. A nice drake. And this spot is really turning out pretty excellent so far. Again, I'm going to show you guys this spot a little bit closer in case you missed where it is. There's a bayou right here, and we're right at the lip of it. Well, I call it the mouth of it, but you could call it the point, the peninsula, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, right here is where we got that diamond mule deer right by the cemetery, but we're right here, and we have a tent set up right behind us, about 150 yards away. Alright guys, so I just looked over across the water here, and I saw this duck here is a drake. It's a male. But it doesn't look like this normal one, like this one with the red head. That's a common colored drake. I think this might be a rare duck. Only problem is we're looking at about 250 yards away from us, so I don't think he's going to come this direction. What we might do is go to our tent, grab our 22 quick, and see if we can't take about a 200-yard shot on this rare duck. Alright guys, we're all locked and loaded. We have the 22 Virant on us, and there's our duck. Out there about 300 out. It's a little bit too far. I don't really know what we're going to do on this. I don't want to take too far of a shot, but I don't want to get too close and spook him either. I think what we're going to do is see if we can't get to about 200 and try for a shot. If we don't get him the first time, we should be able to get him on the fly as he spooks. Alright, so we're still looking at about 230 yards out. We managed to get a little bit closer, but we're still a little bit too far. I mean, 200 is borderline, but 230 is just a little bit much. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel to that lodge, try and sneak over to this point. If we can actually get to this point, we might get within 100 yards away to take a nice shot on this rare duck. Alright guys, so we just came around the point and we just got eyes on our ducks. And that duck right there is our rare. Let's take a shot. And he's down! Oh, yeah, we got that one as well. I was trying to take out two of them. It looks like the other ones aren't even going to spook. Well, that worked out even better than I thought. We already have both drakes down. That's all we really want. I mean, these females, they're fine with me. Let's go over here and go take a look at what could be a rare duck. That's not a duck. That's a duck. Need zone. Alright, this should be him. This should be our rare duck. At least it looks not very common to me. Alright, so here you can see side by side. That's a big duck there as well. But this duck here is completely different color from that duck there. So, before we do anything, let's pick this duck up. It was a piebald. 897 score. A big piebald. We actually hit it in the flesh, so it wasn't the greatest shot. We hit a little bit high on that. He was only 71 yards out. We reserved him for 109. Not bad. We got a rare duck out of that. Very cool. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to tell that he is a rare. The only way I knew he was a rare is because he was a little bit different. He didn't look like a hen and he didn't look like a drake. He looked sort of a little bit mixed in between. And if you look at him here, you can tell he looks kind of more like a burgundy maroon color versus the other one that's kind of more of like a bright red, fluorescent red kind of color. And this one is definitely a very cool looking duck. And so now let's pick up the other one. That might be a big gold as well. And let's pick him up. It was a big gold. 863 score, but look at the color difference. These ones are bright, bright red. And we got another nice drake teal out of that with the 22 Virant. Now we're going to head back to the blind and see if we can do some more duck hunting. Alright, we have ducks incoming. We have a nice drake right there. Let's see if we can't get out our 20 gauge, get on this back one. That was a really bad shot. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't believe we just missed that hen duck 2 times. Got her that time. See if we can't get this one as well. Yep, and she's down. Wow, that was like the worst shooting ever with the 20 gauge, but it looks like we're cleaning up with the 22 here. I mean, the first shot was good, but the second and third shot were both misses. Well, it happens, I guess. Alright, well, the most important thing is we got the big drake right in the very beginning. And he scores 802. Another gold. We got him at 62 yards out. Nice shot on him. Very beautiful. Look at that. Alright, I definitely hear more ducks coming in. A rare! Got him! And 3 for 3. I'll take that. And we got a rare out of that one. Let's go over and go pick up this rare really quick. Is that him? Well, I'm hoping that he's somewhere. I'm not seeing him right now. Another female. Unless we got all hens. Another female. Another female. And a big gold. But this is not the one that we were trying to get. 32-yard shot on that one. Another beautiful duck, but I am pretty sure there was a rare in that flock. I'm gonna have to go back and check to see. Alright, so I just went back and looked to see whether or not that duck was a rare, and it was just a common duck, but because of the sunlight over here, it looked like it was a dark colored, and it almost looked like it was either a melanistic or another piebald, but it was just a common cinnamon teal duck, so I'm very happy we didn't lose a rare out of that. Alright, no joke. Every time I'm trying to get a drink of coffee, I hear ducks coming in. We have more ducks coming right in right now. A nice drake kind of far out. It looks like there's more ducks over there. Let's see if we can't get this middle one. And he's down. Let's try and find this drake out here. And he's down as well. I thought I saw another one. And she is down. We might be able to possibly switch out and take one more of these ducks. And that'll work. As I was saying, every single time I feel like, okay, I might have maybe like 2 or 3 minutes to take a break to get a drink of coffee. I was just about to grab the cup of coffee and I heard ducks coming in. So then I had to start recording, but I already had the coffee cup in my hand. And oh, I just love it. And it looks like we got 2 more big drakes out of that, so let's go take a look. On second thought, let's try and get some more ducks. Nice! Come on. Oh, let it just a little bit too much. Definitely didn't miss it that time though. As you can see, we have a nice little pile of some pretty good sized drake cinnamon teal right in front of us here. Very nice looking. And we got 2 more over here as well. It looks like this was a common colored. It almost looked rare, but it was just a common. And we have another one here. Pick this one up. Actually, I think this is going to be quite a nice picture right here. As you can see, we have 4 drakes and a hen all in one picture. That's going to be quite a nice picture. So let's take one. And let's start picking some up. And we got a gold. Another 901 score. 0.4 trophy rating. And that was a 56-yard shot on him. Kind of hard to pick these up without having... Let's try this. Oh, it's still the same thing. I keep getting the confirmed trophy icon here because there's so many ducks here. This one scored a 759. It was an intestine hit at 20 yards out on him. Yeah, I don't even know how we're going to do this. Try and pick this one up. There we go. It worked out good. 868 on that one. And that was a 48-yard. Looks like hit a little bit far back, but definitely took him down. I just think these ducks are so cool looking. Absolutely beautiful. And I think we have 2 more ducks. 1 more drake. Can we pick it up? 853, another gold. So it seems like there's quite a bit of big gold drakes out here. But I'm not going to complain. And we'll pick up the hen. Looks like this one was 25 yards out. And we made a nice wing shot. Took her down. And let's get back to our blind. And I really want to count to see how many ducks we actually did get from this exact location. Well, it's looking like we actually got too many to count. Because I believe we got 4 of them before we got that first piebald duck. As you can see here, he's at 897. So it looks like we got Well, there's only showing 3 here, but anyways, let's count these. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. About 25 ducks we just got from this one spot right here. 25 ducks. That is a pretty good spot. 25 ducks and a gold mythical puma. And so, with that, I think that's going to be a pretty great end this video, so I hope you guys found it helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Alright, let's go with that. And let's pick them up. Oh my god! A 210 scoring diamond whitetail buck. I can't believe he was that big.